Hi, I'm Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And I'm Jason.
So welcome back to all of you who have watched us before, and welcome to our new subscribers. Yes, we appreciate having new subscribers, but we love having our old ones as well. So, I just want to say, I'm coming up on my 1-year FlossTube anniversary. I've been watching FlossTube for about a year, and I started at the beginning of May. I don't think I'm going to do anything special per se for it.
Wait, hold on. When you say 1-year anniversary, you mean 1-year anniversary of watching FlossTube or 1-year anniversary of posting FlossTubes?
May will be posting, April is watching.
Okay, so right about now is the 1 year of watching.
Mm-hmm.
Next month will be the 1 year of posting.
Right.
Gotcha.
Anyways.
I like to add that clarification.
Yep. So, I love FlossTube. It's changed my life in many ways. And yeah. So, since last time, I made a project bag. This is another one that is made with placemats. And so
Are those the last year placemats?
I think I have some more placemats like this.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm going to make them into another one or not. I don't know. But yeah. So, it's very wonky. It's really thick, so my sewing machine really didn't like working on it. I couldn't find the red thread. I could find the bobbin, but not for the top, so I used black. So it actually worked really well because on the black, it's black, and then on the red, it's red. So that's kind of cool. Unintentional. It was just me being lazy, but hey. And like I said, it was really thick, so like here, it's not sewn together. I should probably hand sew that together, but we'll see. I might be lazy and just leave it. So, yeah, that's my new project bag. And what?
Nothing.
Okay, sorry. So new start.
Don't apologize. There was
Sorry.
nothing for apologizing for.
It's one of my flaws, okay?
I love you.
I love you too.
There we go. Got you out of the sorry kick.
So, I use ORTs. I don't remember what ORT stands for, but basically random threads that I have left over that are a little bit longer.
Words.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
ORTS?
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what it stands for, but it stands for something.
The O or a U? Because I could see
It's
like
an O.
unused random thread.
It's an O.
Stitch.
I know it's an O.
Oh. Okay.
I don't remember what it
But
stands
now I'm
for.
going to like mull this over because you haven't told me this one.
Anyways, so I'm making this kind of like a rainbow. And I'm just using random threads and stitching it up. When I'm finished, I will release it as a free pattern on Gumroad. But for now, I'm just stitching it up. Just a fun, relaxing thing. So that's my new start. Whips. So I worked more on my Black Cats combo. I can't see. There we go. I know I'm covering your face.
Oh, I should be holding these.
That could work too.
Instead of just sitting here stitching.
So let's see. This is Black Cat sitting on jack-o'-lanterns. It's my pattern. I've already released it, but now I'm stitching them. I released them as bookmarks, but now I'm stitching them all together on one piece. And the fabric is 14 count Cobweb Aida from Stitched Modern. So this piece is a little small, but it'll fit okay. Just be a little tight. So
I get a little cute. There's what, like 5 of them?
yeah, there's 5.
Yeah.
So I'm working on it bit by bit. I pulled it out this week because of some Magical Stitches stuff, which is Magical Stitches and Literature, I think is what it's called. Anyways, it's a Facebook group. So yeah, that's that. And I just left them in my project bags this time to make my life easier because I need my life easier right now. So the next thing, I worked on the 3 Wise Men ornament by, who's it by? Marie Driscoll, Blackberry Lane Designs. And I'm also working on this for some Magical Stitches stuff. Doing a 1/1 on 28 count ivory Joplin. So, making some progress.
Hey, that one, the one wise man, you could tell it's a wise man. Because that's his head.
Yep, that's part of his head.
Hey, that's coming along real good.
So, working on that. That's good. This is also in a bag that I made out of placemats. And then I worked more on Cinderella's slipper.
You know what I just realized with Cinderella's slipper?
What?
Like, it's a pretty pattern, don't get me wrong. But in the story of Cinderella, when he's trying on her... It's falling apart. When he's trying on her slipper, she's not dressed like that.
That's okay.
I know that's okay. But just the point is, like, I just realized it. I should have realized that a lot earlier. Like, it's really pretty. And I think that the stitch, if it was colored, I think doing it her as a popper would work. Mm-hmm. But because it's just the back stitching, or not back,
silhouette.
It's silhouette, yes, thank you. Because it's just the silhouette, like, the beads wouldn't make sense, you know. Yeah. So yeah, it makes sense this way. But at the same time, I was like, this isn't true to the story.
So, this is stitched on some 28 count opalescent Lugana that I hand dyed. And this is part of my KEB B-Day style. It's my birthday style. No one's joined in, but you're still welcome to join in. It's just stitch on something that is a silhouette or a fairy tale. It's something you could already have started. You could start tagging it with a hashtag if you want.
Ooh, I should join your stitch along, because that's just sad if, like, you're like, nobody's joined my stitch along, and I'm like, I'm sitting here holding it. I really should join.
You're welcome to join.
Gotta find something to stitch, though.
There's plenty of patterns.
I have plenty of stuff to stitch as we talk, so.
And
we'll see how well I'm doing on that in a second.
So the next one is the 2018 Mystery Sampler by Linen and Threads. And I'm stitching this on 14 count natural Aida.
Let me hold it.
And you can get to pick your own colors. He wants to hold it, so I'm waiting.
Yeah.
And I finished the January section. I don't think I had that finished last time. So I finished the January section and started on the February.
Voila.
So I'm not 100% certain about some of these color choices I've made, but I'm going with it anyways.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm worried about it not being good.
What color choice are you worried about?
The orange, the gray.
Orange, where's the orange? I don't even see. Oh, that orange. Orange is
birds.
fine. It just pops a little, and that's okay. And the gray, oh, for the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks fine. Plus, you can't sit there and judge that until you put the next colors down underneath it.
I know.
So self-critical. But
I'm not changing them.
it looks beautiful.
Whether it's good, better, and different.
It looks beautiful. Gorgeous.
Thank you. So, I'm making progress on that. And that, my project bag, is an old binder. One of those zipped up binders. I use this in probably...
Oh,
oh yeah, some thread fell.
it's just the orange you don't like, so it's okay.
High school, middle school? I don't know.
It's
I've had it
doing
for a long
like
time.
you.
But now it's in use again.
You said you didn't like the orange, so the orange is like, fine, I'll run away.
I plan to use that orange again though, so it's gotta stay.
I'm sure.
I think that's... Oh, no. Where's my last whip? Oh, it fell on the floor.
What? This is the problem when you've got too many whips.
So this is...
Not saying that you have too many whips, but when you got too many whips.
So this is Millie's year. It was in Cross Stitcher magazine. It was an insert, and it's by Maria Diaz. So this is just 6 of them, but there's 12 total. And
Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah, that just shows 6 of them. So all I added was this white along here, because for Magical Stitches we had to do 30 stitches in white. So that's like 40 stitches or something, but yeah. So I just did a little bit more on the January section. Jason and I are going to stitch every other one.
So I've got to unstitch that thing still.
Yeah, so I mistakenly started stitching January down here. Oops.
And that's my month space, so I told her...
He said he would unstitch it for me.
She was freaking out whenever she did it. She's like, oh no, blah, 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 blah. You know, how she gets on herself. And I was like, no, that's my square. I have to unstitch it. But I didn't. No, it's my square. I have to unstitch it. So I still need to get to unstitching it because I promised her I'd unstitch it. And I think that's
got time.
January, February, March, April. So yeah, that's April. So I should have been doing it this month to say that I'm like working on it. That's what I can do for my whip next week. Okay. We can see if I unstitched it.
That works. So that is all my whips. Do you want to do your whip?
Yes. Oh, you had to put it as a one whip. I think I already said I've only got one whip, but I haven't done that much stitching this week because I've been doing other things that I want to do. It is this. Oh, send that away. Just as like the.
I doubt they're watching this.
I doubt they're watching it too, but just in case they do watch it before December, send that away. You gotta let them know. Send that away. Anyway, so it's this Heart and Hand Snow Woes stitch.
And you want to show them your progress?
On 32 count raw opalescent Belfast linen using the DMCs. So, anyway. This is where I'm at. I've screwed up so much of it, but I don't care. It'll be okay. Because the thing is, like, the arm is supposed to be, like, way out here, and I'm just like, By the time I realized that I was stitching the bird, and I had finished the brown, I was, So, just screwed it all up. But I'm going with it. It'll be that's the reason why the snowman is all, I don't like this. He made my arm short. So... instead of this arm, he's got a this arm. So, it all works out, right?
It works out fine.
So anyway, that's where I've gotten on it. I might finish, at least, I'll definitely finish the snowflakes this upcoming week. I think I'll finish the snowflakes. I'm just going to commit to the snowflakes for this week. And then to work. The other thing that I wanted to work on that I realized this morning that I was going to work on, and then we did this earlier than I expected, but I was going to work a little bit on the clock stitch that I had started. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Okay. Because you just weren't giving any feedback. And I was like, what? No.
Here, we'll show them.
Oh, this is where it's at. Okay.
It's this.
I was looking for it.
Yep, all your other whips are on the table still.
Okay. Shh, don't say that. It makes it sound like they haven't moved.
They haven't.
The other thing, I've got the speaking rod. The other thing is, a few weeks ago, we posted a video, and we know that we don't have that many followers. But a few weeks ago, I posted a video. We'll put a link. She'll put a link, because she does all the finishing for her videos.
Okay, I'll put a link.
To the video, where towards the end of it, I was talking about one that I had finished. This is my jam. It's on the same piece of fabric that the...
You can pull it out.
Is it in this one?
No.
Is it in this one?
Yes.
Okay. So... this one here. This is my jam. I'm wanting to put it on something. What are they called?
Trivet.
Trivet. I'm wanting to put it on a trivet, but I want to hang it in the kitchen. So I'm trying to figure out a way to, like, cover the linen and the stitching so then it doesn't get destroyed, because I'm thinking about hanging it above the sink, like way above the sink. But even then, steam from the hot water when you do the dishes might get on it and deteriorate it. So if there's anything you can think of that might help to protect it while it's on the trivet, we'd be grateful to hear it. So...
I'm just here for the ride.
I'd still like their feedback, because I can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything either.
I'm going to go get the mail.
Okay. So, Mania's in May, so that's what, less than 2 weeks away now? And I plan to do 19, because it's 2019 stitches, patterns, whatever, starts. So I'm trying to finish some small things up. So one thing I finished up is this whale. This is a design by Lucy Heaton, and it was in Cross Stitcher June 2018. And I just stitched it on some black 18 count Aida, or not 18, 14 count Aida. And I just used some variegated DMCs rather than the actual colors. So there he is. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably just make it into a small cushion.
Yes, because the small cushions are cute. I love doing those.
I also finished Ink Circles Brave New Year.
Oh yeah, I should work on that and finish it now that you're finished, because we were supposed to finish together because I was supposed to work on it.
We weren't necessarily supposed to finish it together. We just started it together. This was our new year, new start. I don't know how we're going to finish it. At least I don't know how I'm going to finish mine. Jason suggested, what did you suggest?
I suggested building little boxes, sort of things. So,
anyways,
my thought is to get a piece of, not cardboard, plywood or something, build some things around it that I can't think, but build like a border or a frame, and then set those inside of it and put resin on top.
Oh yeah.
So then they could be a coaster. Because they just look like perfect coaster sizes to me. And anyway, Karen doesn't know if that will work that well.
No idea.
I think that it should work just fine. As long as you get all the bubbles out, it should be fine. And I think it'll set in there fine as well.
I tried using resin once. It was difficult.
I think if we got better resin, it might work better.
Maybe.
But we just got like some cheap resin.
Anyways, so I stitched this in Mo Sale thread. What kind is it? Horn of Plenty. So that is this finish. So I'm glad to have that done. It does have some mistakes in it, but I don't care. It's done.
Yay for not caring. Because sometimes you just, like, honestly, one thing I've learned is sometimes when you screw up, you have to just say, I can't go back and redo that one. Because I've got to finish this so I can get to the next one that I'm wanting to work on.
And I know that's not how everyone does it. I have the person who taught me to stitch. She'll go back and change it. She'll go back and fix it.
Right. And some people are that meticulous. And I'm not, like, discrediting you at all. I think it's amazing that you do that. But me personally, there's just so much that there's so many works not in progress yet that we have that we want to work on.
They're called whips. Who is it?
Whips?
No, there's some FlossTuber. I can't remember. Anita and somebody. Anyways, they call them whips. Future whips.
Oh, future whips. Okay.
Whips.
Whips.
Holly
whips,
and Anita.
ockles.
That's their names. I don't remember what their channel name is, but it's Holly and Anita. I'll link them below. Or in my show notes. Whatever. They'll be linked. Anyways, so I also finished this little birthday bear. I started stitching it last year to be an ATC, but then I was hating the colors. So yeah, I stopped.
I think all it is that it's an older, it comes from an older magazine. Book. Looks like a magazine. But it comes from an older book, so it was probably just older DMCs, and they used the best that they could use from that time.
Yeah, I stitched this too without the 6, and I loved this one. And this one was on the same page next to it. But
literally right next to it.
But I didn't like this one. But I finished it because of School of Magical Stitches. You had to stitch on something that sucked the life out of you. For Dementors.
That's a horrible thing to say about a birthday bear.
Well.
This birthday bear. Like, you make it sound like it. Like the clown from the movie. Because it's a birthday clown bear. And it's just like, this is Karen's stitching version of it, is what it is. That's what she's saying.
Anyways, it's done.
Is that one of those moments where you roll your eyes at me?
Probably.
And rein me in?
So, it's done. It's on just 14 count off-white linen. I'll probably just stitch it into a little...
Linen?
I'm not linen. Ada.
Ada.
So I'll probably just stitch it into a small pillow, stick it with the toys that my niece and nephews play with when they come over. Whatever. I'm sure they won't care.
They'll love it. Because, like, so my nephew... Did we ever tell that story? My nephew, whenever he got his...
I don't think so, because we never posted the video.
Gosh. Oh, we should post it, because it's been given. So, we'll cut here, and we'll go and we'll show the birthday presents for my family.
Christmas.
Words! I can English today, I promise. So, the Christmas presents for last year for my family, because we haven't posted those yet. Those were my whips from last year that are now finished whips, which would be also flips.
No.
Let's just confuse
FFOs.
everybody.
Fully finished objects.
Anyway, they're FFOs. And one of my little nephews, the youngest one, he got we made our first pillows from cross stitches and sent those to him. We did some animals that go from the same
77.
pattern as the whale
What
that
did we
Karen
do?
finished.
We did this little...
We did the wolf and the deer.
Where's the deer?
Deer. And then the wolf, I think, is like right next to it, isn't it?
No.
Yes, it is. No, that's the owl. Okay. But anyway, we did the deer and the wolf. You'll see here in a second. But anyway, yeah, we'll cut here. And then I'll tell the story after you see them. So then you can get a better idea. So we'll crop it here. So this is going to be edited into a video. So I don't know how to start this. But Karen wanted me to...
I wanted him to show the gifts he made for his family for Christmas.
So what are these called whenever you finish them?
FFO.
These are my FFOs. Because I don't know what they're called.
And I did help him a little bit with some of these. But
She did.
He did a lot of it himself.
Yes. I'll start with the two you helped me on because that'd be a good way to start and segue into it.
Okay.
So the first one is this bookmark here. I'm sure it has a name.
I don't think it does in the book.
Oh no, these don't have names in this one. But anyway, so it's just stripes, stars, and then the Statue of Liberty in red, white, and blue. This will be going to my dad because he's really into the American Revolution, government, things like that. And anyway, I'm sure he'll like this, and I hope he does. And it came from, if I can read that, Bookmarks Galore. You see what I mean? That's just crazy. There's cursing, and then they're just over the top. That's what that is. It's over the top. But anyway, Bookmarks Galore is where it came from. The second one, and anyway, so what I did on this is I did all the red, and then, did I do all the white or most of the white?
Most of the white.
Most of the white. And then Karen did the blue and the back stitching. And there's some blue shading on the bottom of the stars that she did as well, because it's blue. And so, anyway, so the next FFO that I did, was this one here. It's a little bee bookmark. This one is actually one of Karen's designs.
It's going to be called Buzz About Bookmark.
And
there were some mistakes in stitching, but it still gives you the basic idea.
I screwed it up. I'm sorry. But this is going to go to my little sister because she really likes bees. I did the beehive, which there's a screw up because I did it one too many over one way. It's supposed to be centered. And on the pattern, it's centered. I just can't count. And then I messed up some of the beehive pattern as well. But I did, about half the beehive pattern? And then Karen did the rest. I find that for me, whenever I get into a large chunk of one color, I say this and then I'm about to show the next bookmark. When I get into a large chunk of one color, it gets very difficult for me to finish a stitch. Which is why I will not be going along with my wife's stitch along. No.
But you could choose anything.
Still not going to stitch that. That's her. That's all her.
Well, yeah.
So, the next bookmark is another one of Karen's designs. It's this one.
I probably not hope link it. I'm not sure.
Anyway, my little brother served his mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in New Mexico, Farmington, New Mexico. It was Farmington, but anyway.
The Four Corners area.
Four Corners area. And so Karen designed this little bookmark here. And yeah, so that's going to be for him. The next FFOs all came from Cross Stitcher magazine.
And I don't have all the issues here with me. So I'll just put across the top as it goes along which issue they came from.
Like she said. The first one is for my mother. And this was originally supposed to be part of a big, oh, do you have it? Oh, it was supposed to be part of a big, like, 8 by 11.5 or something stitch. It's supposed to be, it's part of this. It's this one right here, I think. Yes. No, it's not that one.
Yeah, it is.
That one.
Oh, that's what you were pointing to.
Was I?
Yeah.
I was pointing to this one?
Yeah.
I thought I was pointing to this one. So this one, yes. I did this one here, and then I took the snowflakes that are right here that you can't see, and I stitched them on top and on bottom to kind of just make it into...
In a blue rather than white.
Yeah, and then in a blue rather than a white, so it kind of looks frostier. Excuse me. So this is for my mom. The next one, are you looking it up too?
No, I'm just going back to my...
Okay. This is for my sister. She really loves camping. She loves the outdoors. This came from a collection of 9 or 12, I can't remember, mason jars that were all about summer, talked about summer, and had little snippets underneath them. No, not that one. Anyway, so we did this. It was a pain to stitch the sides, like sew the sides so it wouldn't fray, according to Karen, because she did all the sewing. I can sew, I just don't.
It's probably our machine isn't built for that thick of stitching.
Yeah. And then I put this ribbon in. It was a pain, but I did it. And so I hope my sister likes this. She really loves it. She loves camping. I don't know if she loves it yet, but that's my next FFO. Mm-hmm. And then for my sister's 2 little boys, her first boy, he really likes technology. And he's what, 4, 5 now?
He's 5.5.
5.5? I can't keep track.
I think so.
No, because he's younger than your... Is your nephew 6?
He's turning 7.
He's turning 7. Oh, that's right, because we're good. Yeah, okay. I'm good. I'm here.
So what he was saying is just...
Anyway.
He was born 2 days after we got married, so you have to know how long we've been married to know how old he is.
And how old he'll be turning and such. So anyway, so this is for him. He's a little 5-year-old, and he's really into his tablet sort of thing that he has. And so I figured this would be good with play, pause, and stop, which after I stitched it, I did it in just the orders of the rainbow. After I stitched it, Karen made mention that stop was red, pause was green, and that's just kind of not how it works, but worked on that. And then finally, her other son is just super young, way too young to be even thinking about beginning to read.
He's 3.
So, well, he can start reading words, but not like reading a book to where he'll need a bookmark. So anyway, we saw these cute little animals in one of the Cross Stitcher magazines. And it's meant for a blanket, but we just made them into like little pillows. Karen sewed it up. I cut it out, Karen sewed it up, I stuffed it, and then finished the sewing on bottom. And it was kind of funny because I was hand sewing up the bottom, you know, as you do. And I was like, oh, this is horrible. I can't do this. This doesn't look good. It looks horrible. I can't stand it. And then like 5 minutes after I finished sewing up the bottom, Karen tossed me a pillow for something completely unrelated, but a pillow that I had made when I was in 7th grade. So I was like, oh no, I have gotten better. I haven't like really been practicing, no, but I've gotten a lot better at my like final stitching and hand stitching, so that worked out. But anyway, those are all the presents that I made for my family. Karen helped me a lot with them. But anyway, that's that. And so I'll turn the time back over to her to do her thing.
So your story about...
Right. I'm just giving you a few moments so you can crop it.
Okay.
Okay. So now that you've seen what I made for my family for Christmas, and Merry Christmas, family, again, if you're watching, the 2 little pillows that we gave to my youngest nephew, when he got them, we're on a video chat via Facebook with my mom, and they got the package and they opened it so we could see them get it. They're like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then the youngest nephew, when he got in, they had just gotten back from their dad's, and he grabs the pillows. He's like, oh, cool! Hands one to my mom, so his Nana, and then he promptly kneels on the floor, puts his butt in the air and the head on the little pillow, and is like, it's sleep time, Nana! You go to sleep too! And so he's laying, like, this little pillow that just, like, covers, like, his cheek, basically. He's on the floor going, go to sleep, Nana! And so she had to hold the other pillow up, but she's like, okay. It was so cute. It was so funny. Oh, the kid kills me. He's so funny.
Kids like things, even if...
Yeah. The other nephew, he's sleeping with the bookmark we made. Because, you know, he's only like 5, 6 now.
No, he's not 6. I think he's just 5.
Just 5? And so he's not into, like, books where you would need a bookmark. So he's using the bookmark as a sleeping mechanism until he gets older. It's made of cloth. It'll be okay.
All right. You done with that?
Mm-hmm.
So, FFOs. Just one. So, I tried Vanna's flat fold tutorial. This is the mounted flat fold. So, it's not perfect, but I think it's pretty good for my first time.
It looks really good.
So, and this is stitched on a mystery linen.
It's you and you're like, it's not good, it's not perfect, but it's all right. It looks really good. Look at this. You know, it's centered on the background. It looks, it pops. It looks really good. I don't know why you like discredit yourself. No, you can't hold it anymore because you don't think it's perfect. You can't hold it until you're like, yes, that looks good. So
I didn't say it didn't look good.
your tone implied it.
Anyways, so this was my first try at so I have my patchwork series. And so this was supposed to be my patchwork pumpkin, but I mixed the colors up. So it's just a patchwork pumpkin. But I still like it. What?
This is supposed to be my patchwork pumpkin.
It's supposed to be my plaid pumpkin. My plaid series.
Oh.
Plaid series. So if you want to stitch this, buy my plaid autumn and mix up the colors.
So anyway, so that's what she meant. This is supposed to be her plaid pumpkin, but she makes up the colors, so it came out as a patchwork pumpkin. Yes. Because what was it? You had gotten like halfway or 3/4 of the way through it, and you're like, oh, how do you think it's coming out? And I was like, that's not plaid. Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, that's what happened with it. But anyway.
I mixed the colors up.
It still looks really good. So.
Yeah, I agree. I still like it.
But anyway, after she finished this, because I was like, what do you mean a flat fold? I had no idea what she was talking about. So when she finished it and I saw the ribbon on the bottom that's holding it together, that's a cute color that goes really well with it. I like that.
Thanks.
Anyway, see, it looks great. Anyway, so once she was finished with it and she showed me it and with the ribbon and stuff, it made me think of a picture frame that we have. And so it's basically 3 frames that are held together with ribbons. And I was like, oh, you should do that for your flat fold. For what? It
wouldn't necessarily be a flat fold. For my summer plaid, I'm going to make them into flat folds.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make them into separate flat folds.
I think it'd be really cool if you did it all
It would
together.
look cool, but I want them separate. But anyways, the idea is you
So I need to purchase it and stitch it and then make it into Can I get the family discount? No.
Anyway. So haul. So Stone Harbor Crafts had their 1-year anniversary, FlossTube anniversary, and I won one of their giveaways. Like, I was so shocked when I heard my name, and then I listened to it like 3-4 times to make sure like they actually said my name. Anyways, but they did.
Multiple beads. Oh, they even sent the...
So one of them was a Mill Hill kit.
Sorry. I need to stop looking through it and show you guys. That's my fault.
So it's the full kit. I've wanted to try a Mill Hill kit, so I'm really excited to start this. This is going to be one of my Mania starts. The other pattern is Jardin Privé, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know.
I'm going to talk about this one.
Yes, because I looked at it, I was like, I might stitch it someday. And
so Karen saw it, and she was like, hold on. Let me tell the story. I love you. Let me tell the story. So,
go for it.
I love you. Anyway, so Karen, when it came in the mail, she was like really super happy about this one. And then she told me she saw this Halloween stitch and was like, it's just whatever. You know, she wasn't that into it. I was like, this would make a perfect Christmas present that I'll have to send early because it's a Halloween thing. But it'd make a perfect Christmas present for a person I know. And leave it super vague. But it'd make a great Christmas present because I know I have someone in my life that really, really likes Halloween. And so I was like, hey, I'll stitch this for that person. That way we use the pattern we were given. Because if somebody like, even though it's a giveaway, like somebody sent us a pattern. It's like, okay, I feel like we need to stitch this.
I mean, I would probably stitch parts of it someday.
Yeah, exactly, parts of it, but I want to stitch the whole thing.
Yes, I know.
Because I feel like we need to stitch the whole thing. And a way to say thank you.
Okay.
And so I'm excited to stitch this. So I'll be the one stitching
And he picked out fabric that very day.
I did?
You did.
I thought we said we weren't sure.
You said you wanted to use this one.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about this one. I was thinking something orangey.
And this is 18. It was orangey, but then you saw this and you like this.
Yeah,
so
this would be perfect.
This is 18 count Ada that I hand dyed.
So yeah. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Because we measured it out and it would work. Yeah.
It's big enough.
You said 18 count Ada, and I was looking at these numbers. I was like, there's no 18 count.
It has 28 count and then 14 count in parentheses.
Right. Like I said, I can English today. Maybe I'll start that this week, and that can be one of my starts.
On my list it says I got my ATC, but I'm pretty sure I showed my ATC last time. Or did I show my ATC?
You showed, wait, which ATC?
The ATC I received.
I don't think you showed your ATC you received.
Well, I don't know where it is, so...
What is it? What was the ATC you received?
I don't remember.
I'm going to go search for all the ATCs we have in the house.
Oh, no, I showed it last time. I remember now.
Okay.
I just probably forgot to take it off my list. So, good. Yay. I showed it last time. Go see my last video.
Gosh! That was so harsh. Go see my last video. Go forth and do it.
Anyways.
Another moment where you need to stop.
So, actually, also haul. At my church, we had a women's activity, and it was, I can't remember what they called it, but basically, you brought stuff that you wanted to get rid of, and other people brought stuff, and then you took stuff. Anyways.
Provident Living Table?
Right, but except for the whole activity was related to it.
Oh, okay.
And then we did this other thing. It was called, like, A Minute to Win It or something. Apparently, it's something that's popular. I don't know. I've never heard of it, but we did some fun games with that. Anyways, this I thought would be really cool to mount a cross stitch on. So I took it.
Mr. and Mrs. and they lived happily ever after. Yeah, it's so vague and so random.
Yeah, but
like,
it's perfect.
it's cute, but it's like a really good size.
Yeah. So.
Plus, if you do it and you leave this border, that could work too.
Yeah. So it's going to be used for finishing. And then design and shop. I'm working on stitching my summer plaid, and I'm working on some other cross stitch designs. I was supposed to stitch the third motif in this
Summer plaid
this week. I didn't do it. Next week.
Third motif is the campfire.
Yeah. I also tried dyeing floss. So this is my first attempt at dyeing floss. So it's got some purple and some blue and some white.
I think it's very lively and vibrant for dyed floss. Joke. That's where you roll your eyes. That's where you rein me in. Okay, I gotcha.
Anyways, so it's kind of pretty. I'm probably going to use it on a free Biscornio pattern I got from Keepsakes. And so I'm going to start that as a mania start as well. And then I also dyed some more fabric. This is my sky blue. I'm considering, dyeing some of this because this is my favorite and I keep dyeing it over and over again. Selling some in my shop, especially because I dyed this, so I had, thank you, it's 14 count.
Pull it back a bit. The color's very weird in here right now. Like, it was nice earlier, but then...
I think it's getting cloudy outside.
Oh.
Anyways.
It looks prettier than it does. It looks prettier in person than it does here.
Anyways, I'm stitching my summer plaid on those, and I ran out, so I dyed some more. So I have more to stitch on. So if you're new, I have a giveaway every 4 episodes. So last time was a giveaway. And the option was you could pick one of these.
Did anybody join the giveaway?
Yep. Lindsay at, Lindsay, oh dang it. I wrote it down. No, I didn't. Thread Maniac. That's her name. That's her channel name. And she has an online shop and she designs her own patterns. And anyways, she wanted the Looney Tunes. So congratulations, Lindsay. I'll comment on your post. And so episode 32 of my FlossTube, that'll be another giveaway. And then another shout out, Cheryl at Tranquil Stitches shouted us out.
Was that the one that I've been referencing the whole time?
Yes.
So, Cheryl, I don't mean any offense. I just thought it was kind of... I was like, am I really that out of control? Do you really rein me in? Because she made a comment like, that I'm out of control. not out of control. What did she say? I'm trying to remember what she said exactly, because I don't want to misquote her. Anyway, go and watch her FlossTube channels. I like a lot of what she works on. And So
anyways, I really appreciate that. So I noticed a lot of people do life updates, and I haven't been doing it lately because I don't want to deal with my life. But I thought I'd give life updates anyways.
You want me to give your life updates?
Sure, go for it.
Her big thing is that she's losing a lot of weight, which is really good. You look like that. Why do you make that face?
Because I'm losing weight like I'm supposed to, like the doctor told me. But I'm on this really strict diet, and I hate it.
She's just... It's not as strict as she makes it out to be. It's strict because there's a lot of foods that she wants to eat that she can't eat. And I'll be honest, while I'm here at the house, I try to live by the diet too. I work in a cafeteria, so when I go to the cafeteria, I just eat whatever they have. So oftentimes it's not according to her diet, which is why I'm not losing as much weight.
And you're not counting your calories.
That's true too. I love food. I can't do it. I could never count my calories.
It's hard. I'm eating between 1,000 and 1,300 calories a day, which is probably why I have even less energy than usual. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm losing weight. That's what I'm supposed to be doing to help fix my liver. And they took me off my anti-inflammatory and my antidepressant to help it. And so I'm in more pain and my depression's acting up, but
But I love you.
yeah, I'm getting by. I'm just struggling some. There were 2 days this week that I didn't even cross stitch at all. I just sat and read.
Really?
But, yeah. Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't cross stitch at all. I just sat and
Those
read.
were so long ago. Yeah, every other day you cross stitch, so.
But I'm getting
Do
by.
you want me to help you cross stitch every day?
Sure.
Okay, I'll help you cross stitch every day.
Anyways, so I'm getting by.
Wait, when you said sure like that, you did your eyebrow thing. Does that mean that you're gonna like make me do cross stitch every day if you have to?
Of course.
Okay.
If you're gonna help me, it means
Just
you're gonna cross stitch too. Anyways, so that's my life. I'm getting by, but it's rough.
She's
But lots of good books.
and thriving. She's still beautiful. She's still gorgeous. She's still getting stuff done. She's doing well. She's got her business up and going. It's official.
It is an official business now. That's one of my goals for the year. So that one's done.
And like she's making this FlossTube video, which is really good. I feel like I made more work for you.
You make it better. People
You
want to
have
watch it now.
People wanted to watch you too. You're wonderful. Don't sit there and discredit yourself.
But it's more interesting with both of us.
Okay.
It is.
Don't discredit. I can't discredit myself. Dang it.
Anyway.
Oh.
So.
Because I know like somebody will comment in there like, you can't tell her not to discredit herself if you're going to discredit yourself. I know somebody's going to post it. So.
Anyways.
Fine.
What about your life update?
Grad school?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, what? Like how she said, what about your life update? It's like, okay, that's a very specific one she's wanting. I got into grad school for library science. Here at the end of this semester because I work at a university, half in the cafeteria, half at a library. The library, we're a small university, there's not multiple libraries. But I work half and half. And at the end of this semester, I'll be working full-time at the library, which I'm really excited about. I love the work that I do at the library. There's a lot of days where I'm like, I don't know what to do. But I oftentimes can find something really easily if I just ask. But I'm enjoying it a lot, so I'm getting my master's in library science. I got accepted to the program. It's at San Jose State. I'll be starting in August.
It's an online program.
All online program, so we won't
we're
be
not
moving, thankfully, because Karen really loves our house.
I do love our house.
And I love our house, too. And I love her, because she's awesome.
I love you, too.
And she reigns me. So...
Anything else? I don't have anything else.
I feel like you should have something else.
Like what?
Oh? What else is going on in your life right now?
I go to work.
Oh! The book!
Book.
Because that was a big credit to you.
Oh, so a book I designed last year at my day job.
There's a book called The History of Lee Chapel.
It's Lee Chapel, and it's over there. I'm not going to grab it.
It's just Lee Chapel?
Lee Chapel History.
Okay.
And
it's over here where?
It's in that cabinet right down there.
So it's in the cabinet.
It should be anyways. I can't guarantee actually.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Anyways, so we got word in the last 2 weeks that it won an IPPY award, International Publisher something or other. Anyways, in the Mid-Atlantic region, second place nonfiction. So this is the book. I didn't do the cover. I much prefer the interior.
Oh, you didn't do the cover?
No, Emily did the cover.
Oh, I thought you did the cover.
But I did the interior design. So that's the beginning of a chapter. I loved working on this book, except for the fact that it was a major rush job. But lots of fun. Great book. Lee Chapel. So that was fun. Exciting. Glad it won a prize.
And that's really good. Because, see, the thing is, so when I was talking with her boss, it's a lot more a feather in her hat. Because the thing is with the prize, they look at every aspect of the book. The writing of the book takes more of a backseat role.
I don't know if it's a backseat role, but...
Well, it's at least... It's not like, oh, this is for excellence in writing. It's a well-published book. They look at the writing. They look at the page layout, they look at the cover, they look at the printing. Every aspect of the book is taken into account when they give this award. So Karen's role in this award is a lot more than she's probably giving herself credit for right now. Because it's looked at equally, like, how well does the book look? Does it look good? Is the cover nice? Is the page layout well? Is it paginated well? Is it printed well? They're looking at all this stuff, like I've said twice now. I'm sorry.
Anyways, it's a nice little kudos, whatever. I think that's it.
I can't think of anything. I think we're like, this is probably going to be one of your longest.
Yeah, this is going to be a really long one, especially with
Sorry.
the insert.
Do what Karen does and watch it at 1.5 speed. Because I think, honestly, this was the other thing I wanted to say. And then I'll stop. Karen always watches FlossTube at 1.5 speed while she's cross-stitching so she can listen to more people. I guess. And anyway, I'm used to it being at 1.5 speed, and I tried my hardest, and I failed miserably at trying to speak a little bit more slowly and more clearly, because I'm used to it being at 1.5 speed. So I'm used to everybody just sounding exactly like this, where they're going really, really fast. And yeah, I'm sorry if I speak too fast. I'm used to 1.5 speed.
So thanks for watching, especially if you made it all the way here to the end.
Yes, you're the troopers. You are the real ones that we thank. Thank you for staying to the end of this extreme.
We thank everyone.
We do.
I know I have to tend away from the longer ones. Sometimes I watch them, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I only have time for a short one, so I just watch a short one.
Like I said, 1.5 speed. Just watch ours at 1.5 speed, and then you'll get through it.
Anyways, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Happy stitching.